And welcome to the Natatorium. This is swimming. Becky Vanis' first opportunity, as she'll be taking me on for softball and baseball later on as we continue our sports broadcast careers. We are in here for the swim and dive, the boys swim and dive, taking on Rochester tonight, and it's great to have you with us. Our broadcast producer tonight is our cameraman, Dan Weiss. He'll be handling it all on the camera side of things. Anyways, we'll bring it to you. You excited about this, Becky?
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm going to learn.
I think you're going to have fun. As I say, the first time I did it, I was like a little in the dark, but I tell you, you're going to see a lot of energy out there in the pool. The divers, again, it's during the quiet time. But where you see the big challenge is the 500. That is unbelievable, and the amount of energy that these swimmers have to put out, it's just crazy. Becky Vanis, myself, I'll be here. We'll call it for you, do the best we can. Again, I hope you can join us. Stick around. Oxford Swim and Dive on Oxford Community Television. And welcome you to the Natatorium. Great to have you along with us another night here on Oxford Community Television. Hope you guys are doing well. It's Becky Vanis, who this is her, I guess, your inaugural swim match and dive tonight. But, I mean, this is cool. I'm glad you're here. You're going to have some fun. You're going to see a lot of energy. Like I said, when I first started covering the swimming part of it all, I was like, I didn't realize how much effort goes in. I mean, we covered the ladies and obviously the boys tonight with Rochester. You're going to see a lot of energy. It's just high intense back and forth. A lot of work goes into this. The swimmers, I know they hit the pool like sometimes 5 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
So we're looking forward to a good competition tonight. It's Rochester. As always, they have the parents or timers. They're a little bit short on timers tonight. We're getting started maybe a few minutes late, but they're going to try to find some timers to handle each lane. Again, we have quite a busy schedule for tonight's contest. I think in the one contest we have 6 heats. I believe that is the boys 50-yard freestyle, and that's like 6 heats in there. That's a lot.
It seems like it. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about swim, but that seems like a lot.
Yeah, but it does go fast, and then you have the big 500, which that always takes, a little bit to get through. And it's the energy you see tonight. You'll be amazed. It's like I was totally blown away my first time that I covered this, and back then we covered it from below. The camera people were up here on top, but we decided to move everything up to the upper deck. And it kind of gives a better perspective for the announcer and the camera.
Yeah, I'm sure, for sure.
But we've been doing our basketball together. Hopefully everybody's enjoying that. And as I say, it's doing pretty well. Hopefully the Cats will start seeing some victories. It seems like we're there.
Yes, I know. I think they're playing tonight actually at 5:30. So hopefully we'll have some good news.
Yeah, they had a pretty good thrill this past weekend, Saturday. Friday. It was Friday. They were down at the LCA before the Pistons game. Guess they got some autographs from some of the Pistons, and you could just see the joy in their faces being in the big arena. I didn't quite get the score yet on what happened there, but I think just being in Detroit with that organization, the Pistons had them in there, and I guess they got to stay over and watch the game. Probably a real long day for them.
Oh, yeah. I think they played like in the late afternoon, and then they all stayed over and watched the game. So.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff there.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're about to get underway here. Again, they're trying to get some more timers here. We'll have the national anthem as they normally do, and then we'll be off to swimming. We do have that dive portion of the swim and dive, and that's always very popular as well. Again, I'm with Becky Vanis tonight. Dan Weiss, he's being our rover and our cameraman. Our main with the swimming, we don't get the full crew, but it's what we deal with here.
All right, welcome everyone to our home meet here tonight in Oxford. The visiting team Rochester, coached by Aaron Kielander, Caroline Ripp, the team captains, Carl Dumont, Braden Graybaum, and Jack Van Howe. And your home team, the Oxford Wildcats, coached by Jackie Rank, Glenn Walker, Gregory Cook, and Noah May. With that coach John Peterson. Team captains, Owen Amy, Brendan McDevitt, Nick Lejeune, and Preston Mueller. Will everyone please rise, remove your caps, and join us for the singing of the national anthem, done by our assistant coach Gregory Cook, birthday boy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rained there, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, stay does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Timers making their way to the deck right now, and we'll get underway with the boys 200 medley relay. Quite a big group in tonight from both Rochester and Oxford. We got, again, 6 heats in the 50 there, and that's it'll go pretty fast, but that's the first time I've ever seen that many heats in one race, obviously.
That's awesome to see so many athletes participating tonight.
And again, as long as our scoreboard stays up there, we constantly get a score, but every now and then that tends to maybe malfunction, and we got to kind of do it on our own. Again, everybody ready for the first race of tonight's contest. And again, it's great to have you with us on Oxford Community Television. Again, Becky, it's cool to have you here as a new guppy, I guess we'll call you.
There you go. Actually, it's really exciting to be here. It'll be fun. Seeing a different sport. You know, I'm such a basketball, softball mom that I've never really been involved or come to swim meets before.
I'm gonna be out of my element come spring, so you're gonna have to help me down the trail too, okay?
That'll be good. We'll call you the little leaguer when we get out there in the baseball.
Okay, you're the guppy here, and I'll be the little leaguer there.
There you go. That's fair.
As they get ready to mount the podium, and there's again quite a hefty lane assignment tonight. We've got all lanes filled on this one. Again, what a commitment to swimming here with the boys team. Unbelievable.
That's awesome.
Number 1, the boys 200 medley relay.
And your announcer will call to order for them to get ready to enter the pool. Obviously, you see that. And we're off to the races there, Beck.
Awesome.
The 200 here, so they'll get it down there. Now, you'll notice down on the other end of the stadium, or the pool, teammates will be there encouraging their swimmers.
I love that.
Now, the second leg will drop in. You'll see that they come in off of the stand. We got to wait till their person gets in, and they got people that there's there's like an electronic thing that will judge if whether you went in early or not.
Oh, okay. Okay, right in the podium thing.
Exactly.
Okay, awesome.
I mean, there's some people that can kind of jump the system, but for the most part, it's pretty straight on.
Gotcha.
And then you have the parents who are timing it all out anyway.
Okay.
Time up on the board right now, we're at about 58 on this one, and we got some of the times are coming in right now. It looks like lane 5 and 4 doing pretty well. And it does adjust itself through the whole contest.
Okay.
Time just keeps ticking away, and they'll get ready for the third leg of the medley. And again, it looks like we are still looking pretty good in 5 and 4. Oxford and Rochester kind of going with each other on that one a little bit.
Yeah, tight race there, huh?
You'll see a lot of your best swimmers probably towards in the middle a lot of the time.
Okay.
But again, that can be changed as well. Getting ready for the other leg of the competition to drop in. And they will. Some of the lanes have already completed. But again, everybody still encourages everybody no matter what. And they won't call a race until it is completely over, whether that be one less swimmer out there. They wait till the final swimmer before they make the call. Obviously, we know what the call is going to be. It looks like it's a Rochester-Oxford. It's a Rochester-Oxford Rochester right now.
Okay, yep.
But it will not be completed until everybody makes it in. And there we go. We got that one in. That should be complete. And we show lane assignment relay Rochester, Oxford, the A team there. And they're kind of, I should have told you that as well. They do them by times. They're A, B, and C and all the way through there.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. Our first race out of it. Rochester in with a 1 and 3. Oxford came in second.
Okay.
Now we'll jump to, they should change it up on the board here shortly. I haven't seen this much from two teams in the natatorium in a long time. There's usually not this much population.
Yeah.
But it seems like Rochester has a pretty big team as well as Oxford.
Yeah, I was wondering because I'm like, wow, there's so many people down there. It's amazing. But it's really good to see athletes coming out. It just amazes me how much dedication that swimmers have.
Yeah, now if you look over there on the far wall, we can't see it too well from here, that a lot of the personal bests, and there's a young lady who was just the ruler of the pool many years ago. She's actually now a teacher down in Lake Orion, Haley Kornberger, and she still holds some records here that are on the women's side, but these records are constantly broken. And since this building and the natatorium have been in play here.
Number 2, the boys 200-yard freestyle.
And they'll get on their podium there. We'll have to take a look and see who does this one. And they're in. And it did go up on the board, Becky. It did go up on the board. The names and everything.
Good deal.
Oxford represented in the white, with the white numbers up there on the board, and they'll come back. This will be a fast heat. Looks like Oxford's rolling neck and neck again. Neck and neck with Rochester, and they'll see what they can do. Times are coming up on the board right now. Rochester in strong right now with 1. And we have Rochester with a 2 and even a 3. Very strong heat for Rochester right now. But that could change at any moment here. As the times keep coming in, as I say, this is one thing. It's all about personal bests.
That's awesome.
And we'll see what we got here. They'll roll back again at 200 free. And it looks like we have lane number 3 coming in strong. We got a tie going on in 4 and 5. That's Oxford and Rochester. Didn't see where 2 was, but we do have a tie rolling. They're rolling pretty close to each other. At about 1:21 on the race so far. And it looks like it's going to be a Rochester swing. Lane 3, Bobby Reef from Rochester. Andrew Loughton, Rochester. We got mixed right in the middle there. Owen Avey for Oxford. As the teams on each end will make sure they cheer their swimmers on. As expected, that'll be a completed race for Rochester. They pick up that victory. And it will be a 1, 2, and 3 will go to Oxford on that with Owen Avey on that heat. Okay, so we did get a place in there. And the swimmers still out there. We'll wait till they come in to get the official results. That's how they do it here. And that should pretty much wrap it up here shortly. And the last swimmer comes in and we post that time. And again, it's a 1, 2 for Rochester. Oxford comes in with a 3 on the 200 freestyle.
Wow, great job, guys.
Jumping out to the 200-yard IM, the boys, that's our third event tonight. Now, I thought the thing might have been broke, but it really wasn't broke. I guess they're populating it right before the race.
Must be. Probably takes a lot of time to get all that booted up and going, I'm sure.
See, it does move kind of fast. I said when we get to this, we got 6 heats in the boys 50. That's going to take a little bit. And then we jump to diving. Pardon the expression.
No pun intended. Or maybe it was.
I said we jumped to diving. The boys 200-yard I&M coming up next, and they will call to order for the guys to jump up on the stands. Scoreboard should just change itself right when they hit the pool. And it does.
In lane 2, Chris Jasper.
Oxford represented by Chris Jasper, Ollie Charnstrom, James McClare, and David Burin for Oxford.
In lane 7,
Now here they go. This will come close to it. It'll be over with real fast. Well, actually, no, they got a few laps down there. The 50s are the real fast ones. It looks like we got Oxford out to number 1 so far in lane number 4. Oxford doing fairly well. Rochester in with a 2. And we've already got some swimmers coming back off the second leg. And it looks like we'll find out here where we're standing here coming up. Now, instead of having multis, this is one swimmer doing the 200. That's a lot of energy there.
Oh my gosh, it is. I can't even imagine.
Lane 4, Oil Charnstrom from Oxford. Marcelo Brito, he's in lane number 3. That's Rochester being represented. And we jump down to lane 7. Third place is Sherman Manini. He's in 3rd right now. Oxford leading the pack right now. And it looks like Oxford may swing a win on this one. They may swing a win. I'm not quite sure if this is, well, it looks like we have a Rochester candidate, but we have Oxford right here. Lane 4 is doing very well. He's way ahead of everybody, and that's from Oxford. That would be our first secured win in the contest. And you got Rochester coming in strong with the last part of the free, the I&M. Rochester with a strong 3rd place as well, but Oxford looks like they're going to take this one. And it will go down as Oxford. Not official yet, though. We've got to wait till everybody rolls in. Rochester securing a 2nd slot, and it should be Rochester with 3 as well. So here we go. And Rochester secures a 3rd on that one. So we still got some swimmers out there. But Oxford does take that one in lane number 4 with Ollie Charnstrom with a 2:02.85. Pretty fast time there for that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Record on that is, what is he? He has 2:02.85. Personal best record in this is from a that is one of the best times out there right now.
Yeah,
These
that's...
guys. And it'll go 1 for Oxford, 2 Rochester, 3 for Rochester. And that one is complete. Now we're going to enter the 1 of 6 heats, and these are going to go quite fast.
Great job by all the swimmers in that heat.
Now, I kind of think the 50 on this is,
Clear the pool, boys.
they're given the okay to get out. They'll begin their cool down, and then we'll start doing the 50s. We got 6 of those. Now, if you'll notice here, in some instances, because of there's so many competitors, Rochester will represent the entire race in Heat 1. Oxford in Heat 4's got the whole race to itself. It'll happen like that.
Okay, interesting.
This will all be Rochester right now. And it's an all Rochester competition right now. Again, this is pretty much personal bests against each other in the pool. Now the Rochester competitors are literally racing themselves.
In lane 4, Dakota Barber. In lane 5, Leonard Martinsky. In lane 6, Jim McLean. And in lane 7, Sarah Seth.
So here you go. You'll see, obviously it's going to be a Rochester that win, but it's pretty much these guys all against each other. Who's going to be the best swimmer? And bingo, you get lane 1, 2, and 3. Leo Marchinsky, Dakota Barber, and Musta Carly.
There we go.
And they'll get the permission to jump out. We'll get dropped in the next heat. This heat will have a mixed bag of Oxford and Rochester.
Okay.
Then we'll have another complete Rochester heat, a complete Oxford heat, a complete Rochester, and then we'll have another mixed bag at the 6. So this doesn't really happen all that often like that, but when they have way too many swimmers, they've got to be able to do that.
Yeah. I guess that's what's probably nice about swim, right? That everybody gets to participate. Is that a true fact?
It is, yes.
Okay.
And like I said, I mean, the thing about it is that even though you're going against another school, which, they do score it, obviously if you have more competitors, it's not really quite fair. So they'll score the 2 that are mixed, okay?
Okay.
Where these are all just, these right here are, this is a mixed bag right here, Oxford, Rochester, okay? So they'll score this towards the competition.
Okay, I see.
Now with the all Oxford heat, that's just within itself.
Okay.
In lane 7, Marco Lago.
So you'll have a scored heat on this one, and it'll come through. It looks like we're matched at about the mid-pool there. It looks like Rochester might have an edge. And it looks like it's going to be Rochester, Oxford. I could be wrong. I could be all Rochester. It's we pull in with, it isn't a Rochester sweep on that one.
Yes, it sure was.
Strong competition going on there.
Yeah, that was close all the way across, to be honest.
Yeah, now we have a complete Rochester again next round, and it'll be all Oxford, Rochester, and then our 6th will have the mixed bag again. Like I tell you, with the 50 goes fast.
Wow, it really does.
And then what we do is jump to the dive, and again, I'm not sure how many divers we have tonight. 3 of 6, and it's an all Rochester race again.
In lane 2, Diane Sorry. In lane 3, Cohen Colbert.
Oh, pretty evenly matched.
Oh, yeah. And like the swimmer can take these times, obviously, and it just, it puts them in different rankings throughout the school and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
We'll have you'll notice all the Oxford students are getting ready to roll out with their complete heat.
Yep.
And there you go. Now it'll be an Oxford heat. They'll get permission to they can leave the pool now, get over to the cool side. They don't want to have anybody leave the pool ahead of time because that could throw the scoring and timing and stuff like that off.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. I wondered why that was.
Yeah.
All right, heat 4 of 6.
4 of 6. Again, it's all Oxford again. Here we go. Somebody without a cap on. I'm not quite sure if that's an advantage. Probably not.
In lane 1, Olympic Electra. In lane 2, Olympic. In lane 3, Austin Streeter. In lane 4,
Austin Streeter is the one without a cap out there, but I guess that works for him.
Austin
So this is going to be, well, it's all Oxford, yeah. You got parents up here cheering for their individual Oxford person. It looks like he's got it right here, lane 4. David Swash. He puts him down. Lane 2 is Nick Legendary and Osti Streeter.
Yeah, it really filled up in here with spectators.
Oh, yeah, it does get pretty busy.
Yeah.
Now, the next one will be all Rochester again, and then we'll finish it off for the last part of the CIT. See how fast that went?
Yeah, that
We're
was
already
really
down
quick.
to here right now.
Okay,
Then
great job.
they'll take a slight break and go to dive. So this is, again, an all Rochester heat. And there you go. It's all Rochester. And then we'll come back with that one. It'll be a mixed bag again. They'll go back to scoring against where we're at. They'll update us on where we are in the competition. I'm just going to say, just knowing what we've seen, it does look like Rochester's pretty strong tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Heavy swimmers up there in the middle. I tell you, they put them in the middle.
Yes.
I don't know if this guy was selling subs or giving them away.
I don't know.
I think he went and bought them for the fam.
Aw.
Or maybe that's from the local Subway. I'm not quite sure.
Maybe.
I'd come towards the TV people if I were you.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Got to take care of us.
6 of 6. This wraps it up here on this set of heats. And this is a mixed bag once again coming up. It'll be Oxford against Rochester. And they're down in the pool. Now we're back to competition. And there's some heavy swimmers there for the last heat. You got them cheering their other swimmers on down there. It looks like Oxford and Rochester neck and neck.
Wow, this is going to be close.
Yes, I think it's going to be Rochester. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, close.
It's a Rochester. Rochester, and we have a tie, it looks like, at 24-9-1 on that, and that is both Oxford and Rochester. So I guess that's a final on that one. They'll wait till they tabulate it up before they tell the guys to get out of the pool. Now they're going to let them get out, do a cool down, and then they're going to also get ready to do some swim and dive. We're going to take a slight break. We'll come back in just a moment. We're going to take a slight break here for editing purposes only. You're watching Oxford Community Television. This is Oxford Swim and Dive.
Just think, what if we didn't have local TV and radio? Where would I go for local sports, local politics, a mayor, city council, stuff that affects me every day? How about health? Who's covering things that endanger my family? I need to know now, as it happens, from sources I trust, people in my community. No agenda, no bias like you find on cable and social media. Just facts. For news I can trust, I stay local. Support your local station. Text TV to 52886 today.
Our first up on the dive will be Gregory Keegan. And that's a forward somersault at a 1.5, dive at 103. The degree of difficulty is a 1.6, Becky.
I'm excited to see it.
So I guess Keegan's the last name. There's a guy named Fox Keegan. They want to make sure that they have complete silence usually, and this arena will quiet down totally. Obviously a little bit louder up here, but down there on the deck, they want to make sure it's quiet for each diver when they do their dive.
Yeah, the concentration level.
And again, this is going to be a forward 1.5 somersault. 103, again, a degree of difficulty 1.6.
All right, first we have Keegan with the 103C. Forward, 1.5 somersault, top position, 1.6.
And here he goes. He'll do the first one. Let's see what we got. He represents Oxford on this one.
Nice job.
Judges will come up with the score right away. Now this does help out the swim and dive competition because they score them and they score them together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
Oxford could, if you have a strong dive team, that's a good thing too. Next dive will be
5.0.
Wow, he did good on that.
Nice
5.5, 5.0, and a 5.5 for the first dive. Our next diver will be
103B, forward 1.5 somersault pike position.
Aiden representing Rochester. It's going to be a 1.5 somersault, a degree of difficulty of 1.7. And he goes into the pool. We'll see what the judges have to say about that. He got some air in that one.
Yeah, definitely.
3.5, 3.0, 3.5, total 17.
3.5, a 3.0, and a 3.5. Oxford represented with Keegan Fox.
1.6.
So we have a Gregory Keegan and a Keegan. That was a 1.5 somersault with a degree of difficulty 1.6.
6.5.
Wow, Oxford coming in strong on the dive side of things right now. 6.5, a 5.5, and a 5.5.
I was wondering, as I watched that, I'm like, well, that looked good to me, but
1.6.
and it was.
Rochester being represented by Garrett B. He's got a 1.5 somersault. Yeah, it's a 1.6 degree of difficulty. Even Oxford will cheer for their divers as well. I mean, everybody's helping for everybody does their best. Our fourth diver in the competition right now.
3.5, 4.0.
4, a 3.5, and a 4.
Liam, 103B.
Liam
1.5 somersault, pike position.
Pearson Liam, he's got a 1.5 somersault. Again, a 1.7 on the degree of difficulty here. Getting some air. And he goes in, and we'll see what the judges have to say about this one. Oxford showing some strength in the dive part of this tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
6.0, 6.0, 6.5. You can't do much better than that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Keegan, 104C, forward, 2 somersaults.
Gregory Keegan on this one. This is 2 somersaults, I should say. Degree of difficulty 2.2. Dive 104. Let's see what the judges, 5.5, 4.5, and a 5. That's Oxford again, strong on the dives tonight.
Sorry, dive 33.
And Rochester will come back up on deck again, and that'll be Aiden B. I was going to try the last name. 2.5 somersaults, 105, and a 2.4 degree of difficulty.
2.4.
Aiden was up just a bit ago. He represents Rochester. And they get some air up there when they do that.
Definitely. Got to give them time to get those 2.5 somersaults in.
3.5, a 3.5, and a 4.
Total 26.4.
Oxford with Keegan.
104C, forward, 2 somersault, tuck position, 2.2.
He's got a 2 somersault to 104 with a degree of difficulty at 2.2. Judges scoring it at 4.5, a 5, and a 4.5. Probably one of the lower ones that we saw, but Oxford's representing well tonight in the dive part of the competition. Garrett back on the board for Rochester. Not quite sure. We'll see how the judges, they still cheer for him. He had 2 somersaults. It was a 2.2 in the degree of difficulty. 2.5, a 2.0, and a 4.0.
18.7. Liam, 104, 105 B.
Liam has got a 2.5 somersault, dive 105, a degree of difficulty 2.6. In pretty straight on that one there.
Nice. Some nice height.
Yeah. Seven 7:065. That's got to be our strongest one tonight.
Good call. You called that.
Yeah, he went in smooth on that.
Yeah, he did.
Oxford being represented. Keegan once again. 2.5 somersault, degree of difficulty 2.4 at a dive 105. Let's see what he can do here. Again, Oxford being represented well tonight on the board. That was a good one too. 5.5, a 5.5, and a 5. Judges like that one too.
Yeah, they did.
Aiden
B back on the board for Rochester. And again, like I said, it's all about personal best to see what they can do, and they'll get better next time if they're trying a dive. Back dive, 1.5. It's a 201 with a 1.5 degree of difficulty. Aiden on the board for Rochester. And that was a good execution there.
Yeah, that was nice.
I'm thinking they're going to like that one. That was a very good execution. I'm going to think it's going to be a high 5.0, 4.0, 5. I would have given him a 5.6 maybe.
Yeah, that was a nice one. I liked it.
He did good. Keegan back on the board for Oxford again. 2.5 somersaults, 105 at 202, 2.4 degree of difficulty. In he goes. Four 5, a 5, and a 4.5. Again, Oxford real strong tonight in the dive end of it all. They weren't. I mean, obviously our swim team was Rochester was cleaning up. Garrett back on the board for Rochester. He's got an inward dive, 1.5 degree of difficulty, a 401B. And he executes that pretty well as well.
Nice. That was nice and smooth.
Very smooth on that. 3.5, a 4.05. I'd have given him more, honestly, I guess. But I'm up here and I'm not a judge, so.
51-32.
Liam back on the board for Oxford. He's got a 1.5 somersault with a twister. 5.132D with a degree of difficulty of 2.2.
Nice.
See what they say about that one. He was doing everything but selling popcorn at halftime on that one.
Right?
5.5, a 5.0, and a 6.
Nice job.
37.4.
So-
Keegan, 202A. Back, 1 somersault.
Keegan back on the board. He's got a back somersault, 1.5 degree of difficulty with a 202A. He's making an adjustment on the board. They'll do that occasionally just to give a little bit more of a spring. And there you go. Diving's Oxford being represented well tonight, diving-wise.
5.0, 5.5. Full award, 26.35.
Aiden back on the board.
Back, 1 somersault, tuck position, 1.5.
Back somersault, 202 with a degree of difficulty, 1.5. You liking it, Beck?
I do. It's nice. It's fun to watch.
Aiden from Rochester. 5.0 and 4.0, 4.0. I think he did okay with that one. Keegan back on the board again. A reverse dive. 301 with a degree of difficulty 1.6. Judges call a 5-5, a 5-0, and a 4-5 on that, giving Oxford a 116-4 on the score so far. Rochester 55-85, 1-5 somersault, 403, 2-2, 2.2 a degree of difficulty on this one for Garrett. A 3-0, and a 3 right across the board, all threes.
19.8.
Liam back up again for Oxford.
Tight position, 2.3.
It's a 1.5 somersault, 203 with a 2.3 degree of difficulty. Oxford's total so far is 122 to 0.15.
Nice.
See what the judges have to say here. This is usually about where it janks. No, where it sometimes messes up. There we got it.
Oh, nice.
6-5, a 6, and a 6 gives Oxford a 164-70. So far, Liam is he's doing pretty strong for Oxford. Keegan back on the board for Oxford. He's doing that somersault, half a twist, 5-2-2-1-D with a 1.7 degree of difficulty on this one. Takes him all the way to the bottom of the pool on that one. Four, 5, a 5-5, and a 5-0. Gives Oxford 148.85 in the pool. Aiden represented again by Rochester. Rochester at 83.9 right now. Now, where it's kind of different when they do the scoring is that you have two divers here for Rochester, right? And as I say, they're doing probably twice the work than Oxford because Oxford has a bigger team with her. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Yep.
Aiden has the inward dive 1.5 with a 401 to see what the judges say about that. A 4.5, 4.0. He did really well with that one. Oxford's back on the board again. It's a 401C with a 1.4. It's an inward dive here. They'll take a slight break, I believe, right after the diving here, about a 5 to 10 minute break. Four, 5, a 5-0, and a 5-5 gives Oxford 137.4. Now, right now, 75.65 is Rochester. So we are strongly hitting and diving good tonight.
Yeah.
Garrett's on the board with a back somersault 202 with a 1.7 degree of difficulty. He knows he could probably improve on that one, but everybody still puts a cheer in for him. That's good that he did. You know, he'll do better.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like about swim and dive. Everybody encouraging everybody. His score on that one, 75.65 is the Rochester score right now. They're scoring it. He's talking to his teammate over there. He's like, oh, no.
0.5, award 2.55.
Well, as I say, you can get better from there. Liam, inward, 1.5 somersault. It's a 403B, degree of difficulty 2.4. Let's see what he gets here. Oxford score right now 164.7. 6-0, 5-5, and a 5-5.
Oh, great job.
We will take a break right after the diving here. We'll go to a break here as we'll be back picking up with the last half of swimming, but we got a few more dives to go. Keegan on the board. Inward dive 401 with a 1.4 degree of difficulty. And I'm not quite sure. We'll see what the judges have to say. I think he went in kind of... well, they liked it, I guess.
Yeah.
6-5, 6-0, and a 6.
Award 25.9.
Rochester back up on the board. It is Aiden B. He's got a dive 1 twist, 5112A with a 2.0 degree of difficulty. I mean, Rochester obviously 3.50 on the dive and a 1.5. Rochester being at 112.65 right now. Oxford at 137.4. So Keegan back up on the board. I mean, Rochester being very well represented tonight with the swimming. It's their diving. It may need a little help, but again, it's all about personal best and doing better. Keegan in with a forward somersault, 1.9, 5122. Again, Oxford on top at 137.4. And we'll see what the judges say here.
3.5.
3.5, 5.0, and a 4.
23.75.
Back up on our board again is Garrett.
5122D. Forward.
Somersault 1 twist, 5.1, 222D at 1.9 degree of difficulty. And it's got to be pretty tiring out there, Beck, doing that non-stop, you know?
Oh, yeah.
2.5.
A 3, 2, and a 2.5 on that one. And I believe Liam is going to be maybe our last diver. An inward double somersault, a 404. Degree of difficulty on this one is 2.8. I believe this is going to be our last diver. I could be wrong. Oxford had the score at 205.5. So very strong diving for Oxford tonight. Got some air on that one. We'll see what the judges have to say. I don't know if he's pleased with it, but again, they all did a great job, the Flyers. See what the score is. The judge is putting it together. Then they'll take a slight break, I believe. Come back with the last few heats of our swim tonight. 241. It's a 4.5, 4.54. Oxford had 241.9 on the dive alone. I believe is that a total score, I believe?
I don't know if that's a total score for team or total score for the swimmer.
It's got to be dive.
Yeah.
Senior night.
And it is senior night here. I didn't even realize that. So they'll be announcing the seniors. And again, parents will be down on the deck with that one. Oxford, very strong dive, a dive representation here. Again, 241.9 right there, the score for Oxford. I got to imagine that's dive, obviously, because the swim part of it, I mean, Rochester pretty much walked away with swimming so far.
Right.
So, anyways, we are going to take a slight break. We'll bring it right back to you as we are covering Oxford Swim and Dive with Rochester tonight. It's Becky Banish. You having a good time?
Yeah, excellent. I really enjoyed the dive. It's a lot of fun to watch that.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. We'll come back with it, and we'll pick it up in the pool. They have a few more heats. And the so-called big one, the 500, all coming up next on Oxford Community Television. Stay there. Don't go away.
Outside on their own time to succeed. Many people don't realize how hard the sport of swimming is. Anyone can learn to swim for fun, but the sport side of swimming is a lot harder. Waking up for morning practice, swimming more per day, and a lot of people walk just to up a few hundredths of a second and being crowded. Doing all this while balancing school life, work life, and personal life can be very stressful. But all these swimmers have persevered throughout the years. They have been through a lot, more than most will ever know. But they are here tonight to be honored for all their hard work and courage. We'd like to start off by honoring Rochester's 8 seniors. We have Captain Pranav Dashmukh, Captain Braden Graybaum, Captain Jack Van Howe, Mustafa Kalari, Rohan Damian Benny. Aiden Pachuta. Keegan Williams. Please give one final round of applause for our Rochester seniors. Now we'll be honoring our 3 Oxford seniors. First off, we'd like to start out with our senior captains, Owen Avery. Owen has been with us since his freshman year. His favorite event is the 100 quad. He recently broke 1 minute at our county meet. His best time is a 59.17. This year's county meet is also his favorite memory from over the years. His favorite candy is the original Skittles, and his favorite movie is Happy Gilmore. His least favorite sense of the key things we did his sophomore year. Owen is planning on attending Central Michigan University while majoring in meteorology. His favorite quote is, "You miss the first of the hot shots you don't take by winning Garrison." Owen also wanted to say it's been a fun 4 years with the team, and I want to wish the rest of the team the best of luck in previous seasons upon my departure. And to thank everyone who's been a part of my swim life along the way. Thank you, Owen. Secondly, we have David Jarvis Greer. David has been swimming with us since his sophomore year. His favorite event is the 100 back and the 50 back in the relay. His best 100 back time is 1:11.24. His favorite memory from the team is Walker Polo. David's favorite candy is caramel M&Ms and Kit Kats. He can't pinpoint his favorite movie, but he likes all the Star Wars and the new Spider-Man movie. After high school, David is planning on going to school for agricultural science. He did not particularly like the Christmas sets that we did up with our own coach, Paul. His favorite quote is "Off on Another Adventure" by Grandpa Don. And his favorite event to watch is What I Am. Thank you, David. Lastly, we have our senior captain, Nick Lagandra. Nick has been swimming with us since his freshman year. His events are the 50 free and the 100 back. His best fishing time was a 28.23, and his best 100 back is a 123. His favorite memory was shaving his head for weeks in the back of his junior year.
Right here, Nick.
Nick's favorite candy is M&M's, and his favorite song is Aliens by himself. His favorite movie is Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. He is planning on going to Oakland Community College to pursue a degree in computer science. Like Owen, Nick also dislikes the team movies. His favorite quote is, "Every champion was once a contender that refused to give up," by Rocky Balboa. In his free time, Nick enjoys playing video games, making music, and working out and hanging out with friends. Can we get one final applause for all our seniors? We have one final flower for our Coach Buzz. This is a huge thank you to all our parents, coaches, teammates who helped make our high school swim careers awesome. Congratulations to our seniors.
Welcome back to the Natatorium. I'm Jim Hughes with Becky Bannis. Tonight we're covering Oxford swim and dive, and coming off of a very strong dive competition with Oxford and Rochester. Obviously, Oxford dominating that tonight. Rochester dominating the pool. With that, it's going to be quite a close score at the end here. They do tabulate both diving and the swimming together. So, I would have to say with just the diving alone, Oxford's probably slid up a few notches because Oxford was keeping kind of close in the swimming.
Yeah.
Rochester definitely was dominating that. But again, having a strong dive team also helps out a swim and dive competition.
Yeah, that's interesting to know. I'm learning a lot of things tonight, and that's pretty cool how that works out.
Yeah, I mean, that is the first time I've ever seen 6 each in the 50, which I mean, and again, though, of the 6, only really 2 were scored.
Gotcha.
So they'll get back underway with this, and we'll be doing the 500 shortly, and that is the one that is the big race that everybody gets ready for. And again, it's a great night here in Oxford. Great to have you with Becky. I hope you're having a good time, like you said.
Yep, it's been a good time. It's a lot of fun learning this sport and how it works.
And the 50 free is a drop, or no, the 100 butterfly, I should say, the butterfly here. Back and forth is what they got here. Oxford cheering them at the end down there with their other teammates. And we'll see what happens on this race. We should add it was senior night tonight as well.
Yeah, would we have 3 seniors here tonight?
Oh yeah, for sure. And the boys 100 free or fly. Oxford is coming in strong. Presto Mueller. He's got a strong time right now. They definitely need it.
Yeah, he is really strong right now.
He's way out in front of all of them, actually. So this will be a great way to start these heats with Oxford and the front here. And it should be an Oxford finish. Rochester, and ooh, it's going to be close. I think it was Oxford in 3.
Yep.
So Oxford takes 1 and 3 on that one. And that's a good strong coming out. Again, it's not totally official till the last swimmer pulls in. And we still have one in the far, and they'll wait till he gets here, and then it'll be official. But it is an Oxford 1 and 3. Again, Rochester in 2.
Excellent job on that one.
So that's going to be added to the score. We'll see what's coming up next as we roll on and wait for the big 500. Good night tonight for competition here in the natatorium. Now, we found out that the seniors, they jump in with their running suits. Now, you want to, Becky, did you hear the whole story on this one?
I didn't hear the whole story, but I did notice that they did that.
Okay, well, guess what?
What's that?
They go home outside like that.
Ugh. So they're going to be one big popsicle by the time they get home.
When they get home, they'll be a popsicle. That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
One big popsicle.
On the next competition they're in, it's the boys 100 free. And we got a full representation of Rochester in this heat. This is all Rochester. It's all Rochester on this one. And again, like I said, it's a Rochester heat here, and then we'll be back to I believe it could be another no, it's a mixed bag coming up.
Okay.
This is the 100 freestyle. Now with the 500 coming up, you get inaugurated in your first 5. You got to wait for. They used to shoot a pistol in the midpoint. Okay.
Oh, really?
Now it's a big horn, and I will warn you, it is loud.
It's gonna scare me out of my seat.
Oh yeah, no one told me the first time. That's how you get inaugurated into the 5. But it's a big boat horn, is what it is.
Oh my gosh.
And that's obviously it's an all Rochester competition. They are besting themselves there. Our number 1 was Zayn Ansari, 116.7. So we got a swimmer on the outside there waiting to come in. They'll get the one guy's getting out. You're not supposed to do that until you're given approval. And I guess nobody's calling him on that one. I guess it was an all Rochester heat, so there was no competition really there. But usually you're supposed to get the cue to get out.
Gotcha.
He'll be, this last lane will jump right into the cool-off pool, I would think. This should be the 100 free. It's going to be both Oxford and Orion here. Oxford just pulled in with the last heat with a 1 and a 3. That's got to be real strong with their diving scores.
Yes. Yeah, that's going to help out tremendously, I'm sure.
And they'll jump up on the podium. We got the one guy without his without the cap. And it's the 100 free with Oxford and Rochester. Oxford represented by lane 2, 4, and 6. Oxford's coming in strong. They got one up here in lane number, 3. Lane 3, strong as can be. Bingo, that is Finn Wotham, man. 2 is a Rochester, and 3 is another Oxford. So Oxford coming out pretty strong in these last 2 heats.
Yeah, this is great.
Austin Streeter in lane 6 is in the 3rd slot right now. Oxford is just totally going to take this one.
Yeah, he's dominating out there.
That should be lane 4. Finn Wotman. He finishes it up at 29.66. Rochester gets second, and the Oxford gets a 3rd slot again there. So Rochester in with number 2, and that adds to the Oxford score as well.
Coming on strong here in the second half.
There you go.
All right, clear the pool.
They are waiting on this one.
Yeah, which I'll get. Ooh, did he give him permission?
I thought he did, but
Well, you got these other guys. They finally, well, I guess they're following the lead, but they can sometimes be very strict on that one. You don't get the permission to get out. You're not supposed to.
gotcha.
Because it triggers the equipment. Which obviously, you know, on the board you already know who wins, but they want to make it official. I mean, they have timers on the deck to, you know, quantify what's happening up on the scoreboard. So the final, and it is an Oxford-Rochester representation here. So here's another competitive one for the Oxford team. Boom, into the pool they go. Oxford is being represented by lane 2, 4, 6, and 8. And we'll see what they can do here on the 100 freestyle. And they are rolling almost neck and neck in the middle.
Yeah, this is going to be a close one.
Rochester seems to have a bit of an edge here on lane number 2. Rochester doing well in lane 2 and lane 5. You're close. Well, we got Oxford. No, I think it's a Rochester right now. Rochester coming out strong with this one. And it's going to be maybe a 1-2 on Rochester with a 3 on Oxford. Rochester's answering the call. This is going to be a 1-2-3 Rochester.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
1-2-3, Bobby Reef, Joseph Sun, and Maxwell Lucifer for a Rochester sweep. That was needed by Rochester. Oxford capitalizing in the last 2 heats. Swimmers down there congratulating themselves. That's one thing you like about swimming, is that you care about the other teammate as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, as I say, they usually give us a breakdown of what the score is. Well, they'll be getting ready for the big 5. Everybody's ready for that one. And that one does take the energy out. I mean, I literally saw the young ladies when we started covering lady swimming, and the energy, it just takes it right out of them.
Oh,
it's unbelievable.
imagine. That's a lot of swimming.
Yep, they're getting ready for the 500 back. See down there on the other end? This is a race where they'll actually put clipboards in to let them know where they are when they come towards the board, how many more they got to go.
Gotcha.
So they'll throw the clipboard down every time they come back. And whether the swimmer sees it or not, it's still an indication that they know where they're at in the pool.
Okay.
You'll see it start out slow, and then it'll get fast. It will not go fast. The 500 is a game of attrition. Oxford represented in 2, 4, 6, and 8. And this is a game of attrition now. Some come out strong, and they'll waste it all in the beginning, and
some saves it till the end, right?
Oxford's pulling in strong, but again, that's really, that it can be very tricky to where do you pour it on at the end or the beginning?
Right.
It's like a long marathon.
Yes, I was just going to say, like running a marathon, you got to kind of pace yourself.
You got Oxford out front right now, and you got 2 Rochester swimmers swimming next to them there. You got the other part of the field. They're still making their way down, saving on some of that energy. So far, it's going to be an Oxford lead, but again, like I say, this doesn't. It starts to play itself out. Who saves their energy up for the end?
Right.
We got we're already 5 on the 3 down there, and we're 3rd in on here. So. And then you get ready for. Thank God you got headphones on. I was down by the table when I got indoctrinated into the 5.
Oh man.
Right now, Oxford holding in at 1. You got Rochester at 2 and 3. This is lanes 5, 6, and 7. The other rest of the field's kind of holding back a little bit. Now, will they pour it on at the end? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like now the one that was neck and neck, the 3 that were neck and neck, one has dropped back a little bit.
Right. A lot of swimming to go yet. Grover Dansweiss, I see him down there right on the deck, man. He's catching all the good stuff down there close by. We're up top here with Becky Bannis, her first night here doing swimming.
Yep, this has been great. I'm glad you guys asked me out to help out tonight.
Now you see they're starting to even up, Becky. You see what's going on here, but again, they're down by, I believe it's 1 lap, I think.
I think so too.
But again, as I say, they'll pour it on towards the end, and that's where the difference is. So again, most likely your strong ones are going to be the ones that you're looking at now anyway. But again, just to put it all out there in the beginning is really, really difficult.
Yeah, I would imagine to keep up that quick pace this long. It's pretty amazing.
Oxford still holding strong in that lane 6. Ollie Charnstrom. Will he be able to hold the energy? A first slot here would do great for Oxford. We need that.
Yep. Strong
diving is going to be the saving grace tonight for the win or loss. Again, everybody cares about their personal best, but Ollie Charnstrom just really pouring it on right now. I mean, you imagine that, Becky, doing that many times? That's amazing.
No, I don't know if I could even just stand there and do jump jacks that long, let alone swim against the water like that. Yeah,
trying to take breaths. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, it looks like he's pulling away a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, we lost lane number, 7 over there, and they were like running neck and neck. I don't know, maybe Ollie charges out and he takes it all the way. Who knows?
Yeah, looks like it right now.
Ollie
and ways to go.
Ollie and Lucas, no, that would be Ollie and Marcelo Brito. I guess he's in lane 5, right? Yes?
I think so.
No, even Charstrom is actually pulled out to almost a half a length, 2.5 lengths in front of him.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they're using a whistle now.
That was kind of quiet. I was waiting for the big blast.
Well, there might be a reason for that too. So.
There could be.
Anyways, Ollie Charnstrom, he is just rolling through on the 5 right now. This is amazing, actually.
Yeah.
You don't usually see this happen a lot, but he is rolling out from the get to go. He held on to it. Will he get it? It looks like he's doing. Look at this. He's almost a half a pool length in front of that Rochester competitor. This is his event, evidently.
Yeah, apparently so.
He did it. Unbelievable. 5.067. He comes in with a number 1, Marcelo Brito, with a second slot. Third goes to Lucas Hosh. Not quite sure how 4 lit up before 3, but I guess that was so we have an Oxford taking the number 1 slot, and he came out of the gate not even relaxing at all.
No, he was pouring it on the whole time. I mean, amazing to have that stamina for that long.
Ollie Charnstrom, we still have swimmers out there. Ollie pulled out 2 lengths in front of some of the last swimmers coming in. Phenomenal tonight. That is phenomenal. And that is going to add to Oxford's score even more. That was a big one.
Yes, that was pretty big win there for him and for Oxford.
As we wait for the last and final swimmers to roll in. Still got a few out there, and again, they'll keep them in the pool until they all come in. That's one thing about what they'll do. You don't get out of the pool until everybody's in. And they'll cheer that last guy on to the very max. Both teams will cheer that last guy on.
That's awesome. I love that sportsmanship.
There you go. They got Oxford people cheering him on as well. That coach over there, the coaches right now are cheering him on just to complete the process. Andrew McCall in lane number, I believe that's 8. And he finishes the race.
Great job.
And that's what it's all about.
Great job.
Oxford comes in with a number 1 slot there with Ollie Charnstrom, 5:06:07. So that is definitely going to impact tonight's score completely.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see what we got. I believe we have a few more events online up here. We have 2 heats for the next race, and that's going to be right here. This is our last. What do we have here? The glasses are around here somewhere. Can't see where the 500 was. Okay, so yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have 5 events to go.
Oh, really? Okay.
There's 2 heats on this one. This is the boys 200 freestyle, followed by the 100 backstroke. Then we have the breaststroke, the freestyle again, and those will go pretty fast, actually. So once you get past the 5, it goes pretty fast on out.
I imagine.
So again, it's been a great night of swimming here tonight and diving. And it is. Somebody jumped in, and it wasn't really a dive in, it was kind of a jump in.
Yeah.
And this is the free relay right here. Oxford in the pool on that one first. Oxford's got a lead on this one in lane 4. Bit of a rough start down in the, I think it was like lane 5, had a hard time getting into the pool. Oxford, well, Rochester picks up with the lead on this. Oxford in with a close second right now. And Rochester at 3. Rochester 1. Oxford's got 2, I believe. It'll be a 1-2-3 as it stands now. Oxford's still got a little bit of room to get something going here. It looks like it could be Rochester, Becky. I'm not quite sure. Is that all Rochester there?
Right now, it looks like we got a 2 for an Oxford, but
Yeah. That is a 1 for Rochester. We got a 3 in Rochester. Not sure where the deuce happens.
I think the 2 is in lane 4.
Okay. And that would be Oxford.
And that is Oxford, yes. Yep.
And they're rolling pretty close together here on this last part here. Very close there in the middle.
Oh,
Very
reach.
close. Oxford here down on the other end. And that'll go 1 Rochester, 2 Oxford, and 3 Rochester. Oxford takes the second one in this one. Now they have another heat. This will be, I believe it's a multi-heat. Well, we're pretty happy the scoreboard stayed with us. Maybe I hope I didn't jinx it like we did Esman the other night when it was, oh my God, we were like, he does such a great job, and then he had a rough one at the end.
Yeah, he did, but yeah. Well, we're lucky that scoreboard's working just fine tonight.
Yeah.
That's helpful for me since I'm learning.
Now, do we have a scoreboard in softball and baseball?
Yes, we do.
We do? Thank
We have
God.
a scoreboard, yeah.
Does it work?
Yeah, it does. But usually I'll bring a scorebook and keep the.
Okay, good.
Basically, the scoreboard for that is just 1, 2, 3.
I'm nervous about that.
That's easiness.
Lane 2, we have David Pratt.
We got Oxford, Rochester, Oxford. So Oxford and Rochester represented here. Oxford did place in one of the spots last race. This is the 200 free relay. Pretty fast race here. That one's going pretty fast too.
Yeah, definitely.
Rochester pulling in strong on this one again. We got looks like a Rochester, Oxford right now. Rochester way out front. Oxford coming in close with a second right now. You got Rochester, Oxford, and then it looks like it might be another. It's going to be close. And it'll be Oxford. Oxford's in. Still strong in the middle there with Rochester. Lane number 4 has Oxford in it, I believe, yes. There's Oxford is swimming strong against this Rochester competitor, who's actually swimming right on the rope.
Oh, yes.
So right now it's Rochester, Oxford, Rochester. As they'll finish it up, it'll be a race to the end here. We got them racing. Look at that. Oxford's coming in strong. This is going to be close. It's going to be close. It is close. And it will be, I guess, Oxford rolls.
Oh, nice job. Way to finish strong.
Wow, amazing on that finish there. He let it all hang out. They both congratulate each other.
That was a great job.
Good job on the relay. 22:33 for that 138.9 for the entire swim. Oxford rolls in with a victory on that competition. Coming up, we have the boys 100 backstroke.
Okay.
Next up, we have event 10, 100-yard backstroke.
And there's 2 heats for that. We have the breaststroke that has 2, and then 2 heats. Well, we have 2 heats all the way out, so we have about 6 more races to get through, and we are going to get a score, and that'll wrap it up for another night of swim and dive here. But it's been great to have you along with us. Thanks for dialing us up. Make sure if you like the program, contact Terry Stiles and tell her you enjoyed watching some swimming.
There you go.
Want to thank everybody at Oxford Television tonight for letting us do what we do here.
And lane 3, we have Andrew Davis.
One Oxford representative in lane 6 out there, David Burren.
And lane 7, Keegan Williams.
So we have a chance for one here. You got 3 Rochester competitors, all looking strong. Oxford's kind of in the, I'm going to say, holding back a little bit. And this backstroke thing's something, isn't it?
Yeah. Makes my shoulders hurt. Watching them, I'm like, how does that even work?
Oh, yeah. And they're going fast doing that.
Oh, yeah.
You got to do the whole thing in the backstroke. Can you imagine that?
No, not at all.
I don't want that race. That's not my race there.
No.
I want the race where I can walk.
Yep. There you go. If I have a pool noodle, that's my race.
Yep.
I would never have the stamina to do what these athletes are doing tonight.
And there you go. Rochester looking real strong in this one.
Yes.
We have another heat coming up. We got 2 heats for the next 3 races. So. And it'll show Oxford as our 4th competitor in. That's Rochester pretty much 1, 2, 3. We show another heat coming up. It's another mixed bag. And we'll get them up on the board, and we'll see what we can do with this one. A lot of people warming up over here now. We're using the cool side, well, cool down and warm up, but it's mostly cool down on the left side here. Again, they say they can. I think they can get a form of the bends if they don't do that.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Oh, that could have been a false. Is that a false start? I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, something happened there.
Well, I mean that Rochester. I'm not quite sure what exactly happened there, but it looked like it might have been a false start.
Yeah, a couple of them. One of them jumped and made another one jump, so.
And the judges do not take kindly to that. They don't like that. But I mean, I don't know whether it was something rolled. I think the coach is having a little dialogue with this Rochester swimmer. And basically saying, don't jump the gun. So I'm not quite sure he's going to get to participate. Okay, they're going to let him do it, but I've not seen that since I've done this before.
Yeah, that was seems like that would have been out of character.
Strong on the backstroke. These are some strong backstrokers here.
Yeah, definitely.
You're allowed to do the turnaround on the flip, but you better get back on your back on the way out. And they are. You'll notice how they push off underneath because they don't have to do it back as long as they're underneath. Gives him a little more advantage on the push-off.
Yeah.
Watch him. He won't come up until he, boom, see how much, he'll get a lot of length,
Yeah.
and then he'll flip. He took about, I would say, a quarter of the pool underneath. Now watch down here. You get a lot of, if you can do that, that's going to be an advantage here. Boom, underneath he goes. About a quarter of the pool, and then he's up.
Yep.
And you got 2 Rochester swimmers that are just knocking it out of the park with this one.
They really are. They're dominating on this one.
It's going to be a 1, 2, and I think it's going to be a 3 as well. So they take it. They take the backstroke all the way. It's going to be Oxford at the end on this one, and that is going to be a good round for Rochester. Not official yet until our last swimmer hits the wall there, or gets in. That one hit the wall.
Here we go.
And there you go. The backstroke is complete. Give him permission to get out of the pool. And now we're going to be up to our 2 heats in the...
Our next event is event 11, the 100-yard breaststroke.
100-yard breaststroke, and then we have one more freestyle, and then we have, again, about 4 races here. It's going to be Rochester, all Rochester in this first race. And then we have the Oxford-Rochester combination in the second part of this race.
All right.
So it'll be finishing up here shortly. We'll get a score. And again, it's, as I say, it's been a great night of competition here at the Natatorium tonight. Great stuff. Senior night. And according to one of the parents, Oxford only loses 3 seniors. They're going to move on. And then obviously they still have a young team. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Yep. Like to see the young team, the young kids out here that can carry it on through the next few years.
Not quite sure what's happening on the deck down there, but something's going on. Judge is not happy. Sometimes they'll get a little excited down there, and the judge will actually tell them to calm it down. I mean, obviously, I think a very active places at scoreboard right below us, the scoring table.
Yeah.
And you'll have swimmers gather there, and basically they don't want them over there.
Right, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, they don't mind you cooling off in the cool-off side, but yeah, they'll and the judges will penalize the team. So they're getting ready for this first leg of the breaststroke, and this will be an all Rochester event here.
And lane 3, we have David Singer. Lane 4, and lane 5, Sean Lake. And in lane 6, Tim McLean.
And now they're doing that. How about that, Becky? How would you like to do that for?
Nope. For about 10 seconds? Yeah, maybe. I admire these swimmers. I've never been a great swimmer. I can swim, but I've never been a great swimmer. So I have a lot of admiration for these guys.
Now, right below us, like where we used to set up, like I told you, we used to set up down below. As you come out the bottom there, all the parents have made food for all the swimmers, okay? Like the girl swimmers. I mean, I thought it was for everybody, okay? It wasn't, okay? And all I'm telling you is, no, because of all the energy that they expound in this, you'll notice, I mean, they'll have a whole array of food for these swimmers to just take in and get their energy level back.
Yeah, definitely.
And again, they're going to be back in the pool most likely tomorrow at 5 a.m.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's just a lot of dedication for swimmers.
And obviously this is an all Rochester heat, so we'll let them finish it out. We got another Oxford Rochester, and then we jump to the next race, and then we'll score it out, and that'll be it for the night. And again, they'll wait till the last and final swimmer makes it to the final home plate here. As they do, and Tim McLean coming in for the last part, and he'll get all hands clapped for him as he may finish the race, and that's what it's all about. Now you're going to have an Oxford-Rochester combination here. Give them permission to disembark from the pool. We'll get lined up for a combination heat, and then the boys 400-yard relay, 2 heats, and that's got multiple people in that one. And they're in. Oxford's represented by lane 2, lane 4, lane 6, and lane number 8. Cole Jacob, Finn Woingman, Luke Datsko, and Michael Yuka. And this is a fast one. It seems like it's fast here. Now the same thing applies, Becky. You stay underneath. You don't have to start doing the breaststroke. Watch them when they do the flip over here, okay?
Yeah.
The longer you stay under, you get more length on the pool.
All right. Excellent.
He stays underneath, pops up, and there you go.
Wow, he's dominating right now.
Oxford and Rochester are pretty close to each other over there. lane 4 and 5, but 5 looks like it's doing good. They both stay under, pop up, there they go. This is it. This is it, and they are very close. Rochester pulling the domination on that, while actually Rochester came in 3, and it's 1, 2. Oxford comes in with a 3rd slot there, but Rochester strong in 1 and 2. And that heat is complete. We're going to jump to the 2 heats here for the 400-yard freestyle relay. We have 2 heats on this one.
This first race will be heat 1 of 2.
And they'll get the swimmers up on the deck. This is an all Rochester heat. So you're going to see all Rochester here, and then the final one's going to be the combination.
Okay.
Mustafa Hayes in lane 6, Dakota Barber, Mari Potts, Marco Laybach, and Kaden Lucha.
You guys are working hard out there tonight.
Oh, yeah. Again, this is an all Rochester heat here. We've had a lot of those tonight, but you got to see some good swimming here. And again, watch them stay under for a while. The longer you can stay under, well, this doesn't really matter. Only with the brush in the backstroke, really.
All right.
And their turns are amazing because like you got to get a good turn to get it, you know, to capitalize on, you know, the length of the pool there.
Yeah, getting that good push off, right?
Well, as I say, we've had a good night of swimming here. We got one more heat coming up after this, and we will get the scores, and hopefully we do see an Oxford victory. Again, it's been a lot of great competition. Again, one more heat with a mixed bag here, so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's been a great night being out here for my very first swim meet. It's been a lot of fun learning and watching the guys out there and how hard they work and the stamina and the camaraderie between the teams and each athlete. It's been great to watch.
Yeah, I mean, the girls just the same. You got to catch the girls as well.
Yeah.
Just as, I mean, it all melts in the pool there. You got the other heat lining up down here and ready to hit the deck after they finish up here, and then that'll be our final race tonight. And now usually they've given us a score about halfway through, and we haven't gotten that, so we don't know where they stand. I'm guessing it's pretty even. If on the swim side of it, I'd have to score Rochester the highest, obviously.
Right.
But the diving competition, Oxford just kind of dominated that.
Yeah, I would agree with that, definitely.
Somebody's loud down there. You can hear them all the way up here.
Yep. Cheering the guys on here right at the end of this heat.
.427 right now, your time in lane 1. And did he already get, did he get out of the pool already? No. No. Lane 3, I should say. So it's all Rochester anyway.
Right.
But he does a 427 in lane 3, 428 in lane 2. That's close.
Yeah.
And
wow.
You got a 504 in the other one. So now it'll be an all-out Oxford on Rochester 400 relay. So we got about another 5 minutes here of swimming. Becky, ready to hit the trail.
Yeah, I had a long day today, y'all. Sorry for being too quiet.
No, you're doing good. You're doing great. I'm not looking forward to walking outside after being warm here.
No, it's quite warm in here, obviously, but not too unbearable.
We get on the elevator to come up here. There's an elevator to get to the section we are, and we get in there, and the door closed. I go back. It's totally dark, and I said, well, this has never been like this before. But
yeah, that was an interesting elevator ride. We were just hoping that we'd get all the way up and the door would open.
Exactly.
And it did, so.
Okay, this is the last race of the night. It's an Oxford-Orion race, and I was wondering if we'd get a score or something, but I guess not. They're going to get right to it right fast. I'm not quite sure even what time we got here, but it's been a very busy night tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Rochester got quite a lot of swimmers on their team.
Second heat here in the 400 relay with Oxford and represented in lane 2, lane 4, and 6. This looks like it's a fast heat there, Becky.
It absolutely does, like a lot quicker on this heat.
And you got Rochester way out front on that one.
Yeah, a little bit of domination there by the Rochester swimmer.
This race is definitely going a lot faster than the last heat. And here you go. You got Rochester coming in for the turnaround here. And it's all Rochester right now here. Lane number, I believe it's 4. They don't have them named, or lane 5, I should say. Lane 2, Rochester lane. Right now it's a Rochester 1, 2, 3. Oxford in with a 4th. This is definitely going to end fast.
Yeah, some strong swimmers out there right now. A lot of loud cheering going on down there.
Oh, yeah, they'll do it. This is the last race. These guys are waiting to hear what happened. The guy cheering Oxford on down here. Oxford right there. Senior night again. What a great night for that. We had the seniors and their parents recognized. I'm sure you had a good time when you did that senior night.
Oh, yeah. It's always an emotional night, though, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of tears, a lot of bittersweet memories, you know? And
your last swimmers will be diving in here shortly, and we'll be concluding this race And again, Becky, I'm glad you made it out. Maybe you'll make another one. Who knows? We'll see.
Absolutely, guys. Let me know. So far, I've enjoyed every sport that I've been blessed to do here with OCTV. Done mostly basketball and softball, like you said, but I even stood in for a soccer game one time.
Oh,
so.
that's good.
Done a little volleyball. Wow.
We got a Rochester 1-2, and it looks like it's going to be a 3 on Rochester as well. But you never know.
Right?
And the natatorium is just lit up.
Yes. It's a loud and rowdy down there.
Oh wow, that's one more Oxford swimmer to take the dive in. He's got one more length down here to do, and then we should be finishing it all up here. You'll see the score hopefully come up on the board, and we'll find out where we're at. So far, it's a 1-2 Rochester. It looks like it's going to be a 3. I could be wrong. It might be Oxford. And it is, no, 1-2-3 for Rochester on this race. And again, we still have 1 and 2 swimmers out. We should mention the diving boards tonight. I didn't mention that earlier. They're sponsored by Diving Board 1, Heavenly Cake Balls, and Elite Diving. All sponsored the diving boards. I should say that. They put their money out there for that as well. I should have said that earlier.
That's nice.
One last swimmer, and you'll notice how everybody will cheer this one on. Rochester and Oxford cheering that Oxford swimmer on.
Yep.
Just so he can pull off the race, and boom, there you go.
There it is.
Another great night of swimming here, and they congratulate each other. And you got to thank the parents for being part of this too, doing the timing and all that.
Yes.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. We'll have the final score for you in a few minutes once it's all tallied.
Well, there you go. They said a few minutes. You want to say, or you want to head out back and then I'll get it, or do you?
We can hang around. We can hang around. That's
Okay.
good.
Well, how about this? We're going to take a slight break. We'll be right back. We'll have the final score of the competition tonight. You stay there. It's Oxford Community Television. Another great night of swimming and diving. You enjoyed it, Becky?
I did, actually. I really did.
Okay, we're going to be back in a moment. We'll have the final score. It's about to happen right here on OCTV. Stay there. Don't go away. Welcome back to Oxford Community Television. Yes, we just finished up a great night of swimming and diving. The final score was 115 Rochester, like 70.5 Oxford. Oxford had a very strong dive competition tonight. Definitely Becky would have to notice that.
Yeah, absolutely. They had a great night over on the boards.
And Rochester dominated the pool side of it all, but Oxford did have some strong points. And again, it's all about that personal best. And once again, that's why we're here. We're trying to bring it to you. Again, a great night of swimming. Senior night here. We had parents here.
Yeah.
A heavy-duty natatorium full of people. Becky's first swim meet. Very good. She's not a guppy anymore. And anyways, we're going to wrap it up. Anything you want to add since it was your first time?
No, I just thought it was really amazing, and the strength of these athletes, to me, I'm just so impressed, and the dives were wonderful, and thanks for having me out for my first swim meet.
There you go. Becky Banis and I will join you somewhere down the road, maybe a basketball game, a softball match, or even a swim and dive competition. From the natatorium, once again, the final score, Rochester 115, Oxford at 75. Again, I hope you guys have a great night. Thanking Dan Zweiss, being our rover and our cameraman. Jim Hughes for Becky Banis and Oxford Community Television. Have a good night, everybody.